Hello, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you have joined me here today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of your next 3 months with a general overview. And we're going to do a tarot after the coffee cup. The tarot is going to be a little bit more detailed than the usual. We're going to dive into home life, month by month, and the work, finances, and love. We're going to check to see what's happening. I'm going to start out with a coffee cup. And by the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. That way we can continue to grow and shine together. Before I even open it up, I see there's actually a pathway opening within the 3rd month outside. And this is a pathway I feel like you're already carving out. This is something that you're working on or thinking about, planning it out. Like this is maybe even something you're struggling to make it happen because there's some blockages on the pathway. I even see like there are 3 people after you cross the blockage, and there is a key right here. The key, it kind of looks like a diamond as well, which is the gem that you're looking for on this pathway. It seems like this is something really going to have what you're desiring at the end of the day. And it is taking you inside of a new place, right? You can see there's like a new place that is bordered or it has some boundaries around it, and like you're going to enter in that space. This can be even, now I'm thinking maybe you're fighting for or trying to rent out a place in a guarded like a community, or it can be a place that is like which has walls. Okay, it can be a university, can be a school, can be a new home with a walls around it, can be something like that. And it seems like you're already working on it, and maybe you have already walked a half of the pathway, but it seems like this can be something that puts you through trials and tribulations. We're going to see which area of life this is going to come forth with tarot. I see there's a tears of joy coming in within the 1st month. This is an outside good news. This is, by the way, the months are October, November, and December. So, but whatever that you're watching it, if this is like some after timeline, it can also resonate. There might be some messages here for you. I have tears of joy right here. Good news coming in. And I feel like this is something unexpected. This is something, good news, small news. But I feel like it has good, massive power to maybe even change your mood. It doesn't really create massive impact, it seems like, on the surface, but it is going to have a big butterfly effect, because you can see there's a massive chunk of money here appearing, which has a submarine after it. This is showing up within the 3rd month timeline. We're going to get to that. But this tears of joy is going to be maybe even the beginning of the good coming into your life. It is on the 1st month timeline, and we see here when we get back inside, I see kind of like someone with a white beard, like Santa attitude. This can be like a person who feels like a teddy bear, white hair, white beard, and light aura, meaning this person is very optimistic, positive, and they're coming into your life. And I see here, this kind of reminds me of one of the Egyptian gods, and which I think is Bastet, or the one that takes care of the crops. Okay, that reminds me of that one here. Kind of looks like a vulture as well. So this person can be someone coming in here into your life that is actually facing the person who is responsible from the resources. Okay, the resources can be money, resources can be, now I'm starting to feel, I see a small legal paper, maybe there's something, a compensation that you're trying to get from work. Maybe there's something left in there you're trying to get from them. This person might be the one who is going to do the negotiations, and who has a good nature. So they might go with a peaceful attitude, okay? Even though you're not, I feel like you're not the only one in the situation, and there's an elephant's head forming right there, right behind this Egyptian creature, good God. So this might be someone which is an elephant, which is big, which has wealth, abundance to pay you and give you what you desire. But the thing is, though, this might require very technical negotiation here. For some of you, I feel like this can even be like accomplishing another thing. It doesn't have to be related to money. It can be accomplishing some heart's desire that you have, that is going to require knowledge of this wise personality. And I feel like you're going to utilize that. You're not going to pass on that stage. You're going to ask the necessary people to show up and help you out. And that will also create this phone line forming around your cup within the next 3 months. You might be in touch with this person. You might refer other people to this person, so they can actually grow their business. And also you can benefit from this endeavor as well. I see there's a bear actually standing in front of the masculine figure here. The bear can be authority figure that is strong, powerful, and saying no to them. But either way, I feel like they're gonna back and forth communicate and get a result. And under the result, within the second month, the result shows up. We see the Eye of Ra right here. Eye of Ra represents the sun, and the sun is the source of life. Okay, so I feel like sun, we're in tarot also is a Leo energy, so there might be some leaders here. This can be the sun of the Ra, can be symbolizing someone who is a leader, taking charge of a situation and maybe directing it in the right direction. This can also be representative of the optimistic new approvals, desires coming into your life. I see there's a person's face right here, the eyes and the nose and the mouth is closed, and they want to put a word out here, but we have a grumpy male figure who's wearing kind of like a wig of a judge. Banksy, I think, just recently put a mural up somewhere with a judge and a protester. If you haven't seen it, they painted over it the next day, I think. So this can be an authority using force or using their power against you. This doesn't have to be like a legal authority. It can be overall, maybe even an authority, a landlord authority, or a professor if you're studying, or like overall, maybe in your household, the person that you're together with, they are using their authority, certain authorities that they have over you. And I see that you're holding Aquarius. You don't usually do that because you are actually really stoic and you not really get affected by people's manipulations most of the time. And I feel like here that's the case too. Like you usually speak your mind, but you're really understanding there's something that requires you to watch and let them burn themselves. Okay, because that's why I feel like not really in the household. This can be like someone that you're dealing with outside of the close to household, but outside of it. So you're going to let them burn themselves. And that's what's exactly happening because the sun is shining over your door here, illuminating it. I even see there's like a big fish by your door. So it can be something being left to you, left for you as a gift, as a blessing. Now I'm starting to think maybe you might be the one who is doing the defense with this bearded guy. Maybe you are the wise guy. You are doing the defense, helping people and telling people, instructing them, okay, do not say anything because we have the power. We're going to take care of the situation. And it seems like you are even like opening up the new doorway, the gateway for others. Maybe this is actually becoming an example for others as well. I see a lamb here. Lamb can be representative of a small sacrifice. Another thing with a lamb's energy, it doesn't have to mean, sacrifice doesn't mean that you give up something that is valuable to you. Sacrifice means giving up something lesser of a value in order to get something higher of a value. If you know the story of the sacrifice, the sheep and the Abraham. So that's actually what happens there. So it seems like here after the victory, this is not before the victory, after the victory in some cultures, they have this kind of traditions to give away something to other people, like to sacrifice the lamb, give it to the others that are in need, which can actually protect the victory. It can be a sign of protection of the victory. So I feel like there's something that a favor for like something that you're going to be doing, like tithing maybe. If this is a certain amount of money coming in, maybe you're going to tithe some of it or like do some favor. And also clean up closets. I feel like some of you might be cleaning up closets and giving some things to like thrift stores or like the places that can actually give away to the people. So it's going to be a good favor here, which is going to maybe even like accelerate the energy. This legal paper turning into a fish can bring money into your life. Another thing I see here is that you are actually like a diver. Diving, I don't know if you do literally dive. Maybe you're diving and finding a treasure, a hidden treasure can indicate that there's a massive treasure showing up within the third month, and which has like a cup on top of it, which has like a letter E, like I, like information on top of it. So cup indicates offering and information. I feel like you might be even coming across with a treasure here. You don't have to be a diver. Maybe the diving represents your research, your looking into things, and maybe researching things. Yeah. And I see a cup right under it too, and you're maybe filling your cup with that information a little bit. There's a submarine here. And so submarine, yeah, that's exactly what it means. A submarine means deep down, something deep, buried, hidden. This can be hidden information about maybe manifestation. This can be historical facts or historical things that is going to be helpful for you. This can be like historical things, doesn't have to be going too far back. It can be like maybe something about the market of the money. I forgot what it's called. And maybe you're going to find a pattern that is going to apply and it's going to grow your wealth. It can be something like that. And first of all, the information that you're boxing it up, maybe even turning into a class and teach people with that, which is going to be another source of income. Another thing here is you are not really opening it up and just taking everything. You're gradually maybe using this information on your benefit, which is also something that is going to be smart. You know why? Because we have here the frog, maybe the frog, because they start really small, then they grow and then they leap forward really high. So it is going to require that process. The frog can be, I don't know the exact timelines, how long it takes to tadpoles to turn into frogs and stuff. Maybe even that timeline, 28 days, 21 days, whatever it is, can be a guidance for you as a number, okay? Because I feel like every symbol here represents something significant. I see there are two eyes behind this blessing looking at you. This can be someone either observing you, try to learn from you, or maybe someone really watching over how you're rising to the top. I don't see any evil eye here, but it's okay to be aware that you are actually getting observed and followed, and maybe not really advertised too much. Or if this is someone, for some of you, this can be even a sibling that can contribute to your growth and success. Maybe even inviting them in rather than pushing them out can be also taking some weight off your shoulders if this is something big project that you're working on. We have an archer right here shooting to the sky. Archer can be a Sagittarius energy, and behind the archer there is actually a whirling vortex behind them. Vortex is filled with like a ship here, a dog right there, a smiley face, can be a new relationship. Archer can be, so because we are looking into your energy, but sometimes other people show up in this kind of cups as well. This can be a Sagittarius manifesting you in their life and a happy relationship, happy partnership. Okay, we're going to see if you're going to get in the love department, any Sagittarius energy, but it seems like there's someone shooting for you, wants to come closer. Maybe December, that's why I feel like maybe this is a December time, a Christmas time. During Christmas parties, it can be that you're going to meet this person and understand the intentions and the guide, and maybe if you're looking in the same direction, that's going to be clear during that time, seems like here. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see the crescent moon already. Some of you might be getting legal accomplishment towards the third month, and your energy field is intact. And I see there's not really much happening in the home, so this is a good sign in your heart. Like not too many chaotic stuff, which means that you will have time to follow your passion and desires in a better way. And here, your tears of joy and the desires coming forward. First of all, it is going to have a fast progress first, and then there might be a little pause within the third month, but then it is going to keep moving on as well. Okay, like gradually coming forward. Another thing I see here that I picked, actually I have a blue, a pink, and a red cup. And I didn't really choose these intentionally. You got the red one, which is the passion. So maybe there is something that you're passionate about. You're going to start to hear the news about it. We have a bird here, a massive bird on a stone, like talking to you, basically guiding you. This can be your intuitive guidance. This can be news that you're hearing, people that you're hearing, and telling you, oh, this is so hot right now. And maybe that thing that they're talking about is something you have mastered in the past, but you're not really utilizing. Okay. It can be, maybe they're talking about a stock. That's what I was trying to say, stock market, that you have some stock on, but you're not really like paying attention to it. But it seems like it is getting upgrading. It is turned like something of value is getting whispered into it. So you're catching that. You're going to hear that, but it is your free will to act upon it. Your energy field is intact. Between the second and the third month, there are some doors opening here. I feel like you're allowing someone coming in who's wearing a robe. For some of you, this can be a person wearing a robe, can be a religious symbol that you're allowing in, maybe connecting more with the religion and the divine beings and asking for their guidance. And it seems like they're going to actually bring some clarity right away. When you ask, you shall receive, and it shall be given you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and shall be opened unto you, basically. So if you need clarity, the clarity will come. If you need support, the support will come. But I feel like here, right answer will be also like given to you. Okay, I am going to start your tarot now. We're going to start with your first month. Let's see what's happening. Let's shuffle it up a little bit and see. Within home, King of Swords. This is your masculine side. First of all, the King of Swords, but this comes up as someone who is a queen here, like a feminine King of Swords. Okay, so it means that not only you're going to be gentle with your housing situation, the home situation, what's happening inside of the home, but also you're going to start to stitch something new with a very logical way. What makes sense? You're going to follow what makes sense. This can be renewing your housing insurance because it's like a gentle, thoughtful idea to do that. And also maybe redecorate your backyard, or if you don't have one, maybe get a new carpet. It can be something like that, the stitching. So it can be about like a carpet or towels or something. But the thing is that these kind of things do not really show up randomly. I feel like there's also something that is changing within you when you start changing those fabrics, like fabric, the idea coming to me. This can also be in your home. Maybe you're doing something fabric related. Okay, starting to sew something, starting to maybe change the wallpaper. That is going to also maybe with the neighbors that you're going to change your relationship. Something's going to change, but it is the logical thing to do. It's the right thing to do. So you're getting guided towards it. And also it is with the feminine energy of this King of Swords, it's the compassionate thing to do. Okay. Let's see what's happening at work. King of Pentacles. Some of you might be getting a promotion. Some of you might have already got the promotion within the first month. You're going to really establish yourself in that space and start to collect the coins. The King of Pentacles is someone who is already established, who is powerful, who's strong, who knows what they're doing, who has grown the I was going to say olives because on the original tarot, he has grapes actually, but olives popped into my head. Maybe you have at work you're working with olives. It can be the thing here, making olive oil. So the thing is, it is actually after the olives grow on a tree, it becomes something for the long term. It brings the long-term financial stability, okay, if you can keep continuing in the best way possible. So it seems like you're creating that environment, or this can even be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone who's established, and you are tapping into their energy, maybe working with someone who's powerful, who's established like that, okay? We're going to get the clarifiers to see what's happening there. This sun is beautiful. Everybody's getting the sun with this reading, different decks though. Seems like here there's some optimistic changes happening in your life when it comes to love. I feel like this can be your attitude changing, first of all, because this is a new year coming up, new year, new me. Maybe you didn't want relationships so far, you didn't want love so far in your life, but it seems like you're choosing now this time whatever makes you feel good, not like in the sense of excitement, the butterflies, because butterflies is actually a body's fear response that we're not really attuned to that most of the time. We think it's excitement, but this boring, secure relationship, which is going to have goofiness, fun, and wittiness, it is coming forward here. Optimism is coming forward. And in love, maybe it can even start with finding yourself in the environment with the people who are like that, who are aligning with that. It doesn't have to be always the opposite sex or the sex you're interested in. It can be the friends that are going to be really loving, supportive, fun, optimistic, positive, and uplifting. When you're aligning yourself within the first month, you're going to be in that kind of environment, and it is going to start attracting those kind of more of that into your life, those kind of energies. When it comes to money, we have 4 cups here. So it seems like you might not be really getting the amount of income you want or the desire that you want. But the thing is, with the 4 of Cups energy, I'm going to show you this so I can explain that. I have here Classic Tarot. You have Hierophant, which is a good sign coming up. 4 Cups indicates that you might have already accomplished 3 different things when it comes to your finances, 3 different desires. Maybe you have saved some money, you renew your car, you have renew your closet, which is in some businesses, in some jobs, it's extremely important to have the proper closet, like the proper clothing to go to work, okay? You already have taken care of these. But the thing is, you have a 4th desire when it comes to finances. So you spend the money onto certain things. Maybe you're thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But the thing is, though, these were the necessary things that you should have taken care of, and you did. Now maybe you're thinking, oh, where's the 4th cup? Now I need the real deal. I need the real money to go to vacation, go to do things that I want and plan my future. That's why maybe you're feeling a little bit within the first month, not seeing where the opportunity is going to come from. Okay, so this can cause a little bit despair, a little bit, because she's actually covered. She is good. Her back is covered. She has a supporting animal here. This can be also someone who's loving and supportive of you, helping you out, but your feet are not covered now, getting wet. So you want something more, and that's why maybe you're not really feeling fully satisfied, which is okay. We have Temperance want to come forward and tell you that the sun is going to shine from the background to the mountains very soon. So it's just a time that you're tipping your toes in the water and trying new things. Maybe you might not see the results right away, but go for it, and then you'll collect the fruits, okay? Let's see the clarifiers. We have the King of Swords with 7 of Cups. It seems like maybe even there are a lot of things that you're doing at home, not one thing, but multiple things, or maybe dealing with multiple people, their problems, their situations. This can be, home can represent the family as well. Okay, not only a living situation, maybe you also have siblings or children, they're dealing with stuff, and you are actually on top of it, because at the end of the day, you're the authority. Maybe you are the oldest sibling, so you need to just put them in your ducks in a row. Basically, you got to tell them what to do. That can be creating this kind of a confusion, and maybe even a little bit the same energy of the 4 of Cups, feeling a little disappointed. Oh my God, do I have to manage everything by myself energy here? Okay, let's see. I want to pull one more, but the thing is, though, it's going to evolve. It's going to evolve, and I feel like it is going to turn into a little bit of teamwork. They're going to help you. But the King of Swords is a talkative person. King of Swords speaks his mind. His or her, we have a feminine King of Swords here. So she's going to speak her mind. You're going to say, you know what, guys, with a compassion, gentle attitude, come on and help me. Okay, we need to do this thing together. I cannot just manage everything by myself. And And when you ask, you shall receive, the help will come, and you're going to actually create, maybe you're going to become a very good leader of this team, and you're going to be able to manage a lot of things together very well, very successfully. When it comes to work, the stars coming forward. Some of you are getting an upgrade, guys. The stars, Aquarius, your energy, this is your wish fulfillment. All your stars are aligned right here, pouring the water to the earth and to the lake right there. And this is actually a pond, I think. And she's creating new resources, right? Beautiful, like little seeds that she is planting. They're growing and becoming massive. This is the future of those. And these are going to be fruit-bearing trees for her. So it seems like at work, if you are planting seeds, and the seeds can be creating good friendships, becoming a beautiful guidance and leader for others. And this can be also doing an excellent work, and it is paying off very well. Can come, because we have the King of Pentacles energy, maybe even can come up as a bonus, as an upgrade, as maybe you're even changing jobs. Maybe it's going to be a new, higher, upgraded salary you're going to start with. Okay, stars, your wish fulfillment. And when it comes to love, we have the Sun with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is your intellectual side, guys. This is you. This is air energy. This is conversations. This is communication. This is speaking the truth, demanding what you're desiring. And in the most, because the Page is the youngest energy, in the most basic way. So you don't need to use, when it comes to this new Sun relationship, the new friendships, the love coming into your life, you don't need to sugarcoat anything. You can be truthfully blunt and open and say your desires, and they're going to be accepted with love and light. They're going to be accepted. They're going to be appreciated and understood with love and light. Let's see the Four of Cups energy. Okay, now it makes it clear. Financially, you might not be feeling super, because there might be a little waves happening on the background that you need to really shuffle things a little bit around, okay? I feel like I'm feeling the same thing. This lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, we have all kinds of planetary alignments happening, changes happening, which is, even the moon can affect the waters on this planet. I feel like they probably have all of these things that they're affecting. We don't even know. Maybe now it's just, I heard something, not the Mercury, Neptune or Pluto is going into something. And we don't know if the Pluto is affecting all the iron in our bodies. Okay, we don't know that. We only know the moon. So that's why I feel like here that can be affecting all the things that financially, the metal or whatever it is that you are actually working with in finances, can be affecting that, creating this kind of like an imbalance. But the good thing with the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles come right after it. So help will be there. Let's pull another one. So you might be shuffling things within the first month a little bit, trying to make the budget, calculate things, be wise with it, and maybe cut off the excess or the things that are not really necessity but they're luxury. Maybe you're cutting them off, okay, which will bring the balance. When you do, you see that again, this is like, I cannot make this up. This is like the major arcana of the same card in the minor, like balancing things out, waiting for the waters to calm down, because the Sun is coming up on the background. Authority, strength, power is coming on the background. So it's good to, be moderate with your spendings and or investing. If you want to invest big, maybe October is not the month for that. Okay, you need to wait a little bit. And yeah, the Page of Wands is the new opportunity will come forth. Okay, the patience is important here, because Temperance has patience energy. Let's pull the cards for the second month now. I love this spread, guys. Do you like it? Comment down below. Let me know. I feel like this is really good. Coming really good. We have King of Swords right here, right there. You are with the King of Swords with the feminine energy come forward, and you're going to come forward with the masculine energy. You're going to say, you know what, guys? Okay, listen to me, follow my guidance, okay, because you need this guidance. And this can be even taking over the charge of financials in the home as well. Maybe there's something that needs to be taken care of that requires a stoic attitude. This can even be like, I feel like siblings. I talked about siblings in your reading a lot, not in other readings. This came forward. maybe you need to really order around these people, gather them and tell them what to do. Okay, we're going to get the clarifiers too, but you're going to really guide the family here. Maybe in the household, you need to make very logical decisions, and you need to make it with strong, stoic, cut clear authority like the sword. Okay, when it comes to work, Nine of Cups. Star, Nine of Cups, basically wishes are fulfilled. When it comes to workspace, you might even be I feel like maybe King of Pentacles indicates that maybe you're retiring from one and then doing what your heart is desiring when it comes to as work. Or this can be working in a new company, or because you have the freedom of financial security, maybe you're going to get the chance to do what you want to do this time for work, okay? It can be following up a hobby, something that is actually really fulfilling for you, that you're going to go after. It can be indicative of that. But either way, the Nine of Cups is one of the best cards because it means that 9 different wishes, I'm sorry, are fulfilled. So if you have a list of your ideal work that you want to do, 9 of them, like think of it that way. If you have a wish of 9 things on that list, they're going to be fulfilled. Or maybe you have more than that. It's okay. It's going to be all there. Okay. Let's see the love here. We have Page of Wands. Page of Wands come forward with the financials as well. This can be someone you're working together or you worked with in the past. Page of Wands is fire energy, someone adventurous. Look at him. This is mostly a feminine deck, but we have here someone who's curious about you. They want to know you. They want to really look into what you can do together. Maybe even go on an adventure together to a forest. We have toucans here. Maybe you're going to be exploring new birds, going into Amazon. I mean, I don't know. It seems like someone who really wants to explore things together with you, okay? They have a young energy. And I said, like, you're going to be coming up with a young and blunt energy. So it's going to align together. It's going to be a good match because I don't feel like this is immature. I feel like this is honest. Okay. We have here 8 of Pentacles. When it comes to money and finances, what's happening here is within the second month, you might be picking up a new endeavor. Like she's working on an art that can be your second income source. Finances, or maybe you're learning something about taking a money course, okay? Maybe about like how to invest it, how to grow it, or like something that is going to really help with this area, okay? This can be the idea. And sometimes what happens is, like, I'm looking at all symbols here. We're all about symbols. So sometimes it doesn't come up as light as day. It can show up as symbols here. Okay, and when you catch the symbol of this is 8 of Pentacles, number 8 maybe, or seeing a pentacle, seeing a penny on the ground, or maybe something that you always want to do. She's painting right here. Maybe you see when you're walking a course of that. It doesn't mean that you're going to go in there and just sign up for 3 years or like 6 months of the course, but step in that space and see if that's actually what your calling is, okay? It is going to show up as symbols when it comes to finances. That's why I feel like this can be even like something about money course, okay? And we have here Emperor coming with a King of Swords. Guys, this is definitely like you are taking charge. This Emperor can be Aries also, maybe someone who has authority, and you are either sitting down with this person. I feel like not either. That's it. You're sitting down with another authority in a household and making decisions from a very logical place and reorganizing things and putting things in order within the second month, okay? We have Queen of Pentacles when it comes to work. Seems like your wish is going to be fulfilled, and right after that you're going to use other resources to maybe grow this thing. This can be even like your idea, your lifelong desire, making something happen. I give the examples because it keep coming to me because I started making sourdough, and maybe opening up a bakery. It can be about writing your own book, publishing it, or it can be about like creating a language course. If you speak another language, it can be something like that. Or maybe teaching, like taking care of children can be, some people love that. So maybe your own daycare. It seems like when your wish fulfilled, you're going to come up with the resources to make this happen. Okay. You're going to find the right people. You're going to be finding the right resources, to maybe finding the perfect flour to make the sourdough. It can be something like that. You're going to start attracting those into your life within the second month. And this can be also you catching them. Okay, like the catching the course right here. Let's see a page of wands with the love. We have Virgo energy coming in. So what's going to happen is it can start really passionate here. But the thing is, though, this is a wish fulfillment that you're going to feel satisfied in this, but you're going to take things slow. You're on top of the mountain here. The mountains are cold. So even this person might be coming in really hot. You're going to say, you know what? I am going to decide on this pace of these things, okay? We're going to take it slow because I don't want the mountains to melt in one day with your fire. I want to keep the mountains because they are my accomplishments. First of all, this can be your accomplishments. This can be your experiences all your life long, the boundaries that you have created during relationships. And you're going to tell this person, okay, we're going to obey by those. We're going to go one step at a time. Another thing here is the Hermit. Also, like he went up to the mountain and now he's actually calm and he has time for himself. So you might also choose self-care first, okay? And then we'll have some time for you, okay? Which is a good thing, which is an important thing. So you're not going to get overwhelmed with a lot of passion. I feel like even though this person is coming hot with passion, you're going to take things slowly. What you're learning here, this is a course coming in. This is something really speaks to your mind. The Knight of Swords is your mind, your intellectual side. This is going to really speak to you. You're going to say, you know what, I must do this. It's going to be cold. And like I said, this can also be a skill that you have turning into a second resource. And it seems like this can even be another air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, who has another idea that can add on to that. It seems like you're going to really quickly work on this thing in the second month. You're not going to wait too long. I want to pull another card to see. Oh, no. But the thing is, though, the Hangman coming in, you're going to step into it. You're going to do something quick. We have butterflies here. She has butterflies right there. So it is going to be a metamorphosis. And the news are coming in with the birds right there. You see he has birds in the cloak. And then, like, even the thing is red. He has fire, too. He's coming fast. So I feel like this is not you. This is you. You're saying, you know what? Listen, we're going to take it slow on this one too. Okay, we're not going to rush into it. Let me illuminate myself. Let me learn as much as I can about this subject, about this investment, and then we'll jump into it later. Okay, don't rush me. I feel don't rush me energy. Oh, okay, this is something also which has a lot of competition in it. That's why maybe you are actually taking your time to not to start another business that has millions of other people doing the same thing. Maybe you're going to bring your full-on authenticity into this thing, which is going to have your signature, your character, which is going to, this can be even an investment that you're actually looking from your own perspective to do it, instead of just maybe buying something that you're not going to understand what it is, interested in what it is. Like we can talk about like a stock, for example. Maybe there's the stock option that you want to buy, but you don't know anything about it and you're not interested with the subject. Okay, it's not your thing. You don't care. You're going to take your time, and this can be very competitive. Maybe people are saying, oh, this is very hot, we should get it. No, you're not going to listen to that. You're going to go with your own heart, with your logic, with what makes sense to you slowly. And then it will get you to the right place, it seems like, when you stand your ground. Let's see what's happening within the third month. Six of Swords is a good energy at home, because I feel like here, you're not going to stay in the authority position too long, or you're not going to be managing too much of things. You're going to be able to walk away from it. There's another star right here, and star is you, your energy. So you're going to be manifesting your heart's desire when it comes to home situation. This can even be for some of you. Maybe you have some problems at your house. You're trying to fix them. You're working with the contractors. It's not working. You're connecting with the landlord, telling them, okay, I want to make a solution out of this. We need to resolve this issue. I don't want to deal with it. The third month of December, the end of the year, is going to be a reset. You're going to say, you know what? There's a better option there. I'm going towards it. There's another wish fulfillment there. I'm going to get towards it. Okay, see you later. Bye. That kind of energy shows up here. At work, Emperor shows up again. So you're going to use the resources in this new wish fulfillment, and then it's going to put you in a very powerful position. Okay, even the more powerful than King of Pentacles, but that might require you to take massive action and take executive decisions, make executive decisions. But also he's holding like a sphere in his hand. Sphere kind of represents the feminine energy, so that's not going to be like boring executive decision. This is going to also have creativity in it. You're going to come up with creative ideas while you are actually taking care of business there. Either way though, I see, Aquarius, that you are going to be within the next 3 months the authority of authority of everywhere, like home, work, love. Even your word is going to be your wand. And here, when it comes to finances, your word is going to, even though the ships might be actually sailing in choppy waters, you're going to be controlling it so well, it is going to end up in a very good place for you. Let's pull one more. Ace of Pentacles is a material thing. However, it comes for love. So it seems like when you let your boundaries known, this person is going to say, oh no, you know what, let's take it slow. Whatever you desire, let's plant a seed, let it grow slowly and create a foundation. Let's do that. You see the foundation right there, and let's see good results here. Let's create something together, because Ace of Pentacles, you see there's something growing there from the earth. Let's create something together. Okay, that's going to be an aligned energy, a positive energy I see here. And finally, we have 10 of Wands for financials. Okay, so I go with the good one because the meaning, you see she collected all these flowers. It seems like you might even get very good results when you take actions in a slow way. The thing is though, it can be something coming up that you need to maybe pay more or invest more, or something that is going to become a weight on your shoulders. Let's see what that thing is. I wonder. Weight on your shoulder meaning maybe it is going to be something that you put in for quick return, but this might be something that is going to stay in there for a couple months that you cannot touch, but then you're going to collect all the flowers. And what she does is she carries all these flowers in the original tarot to her castle, all these wands to her castle. So what happens there is this is going to be yours eventually, but it can maybe take a little longer and more investment or patience than you are anticipating. Okay, let's see the clarification. 6 of Swords. Okay, you're walking away to celebrate something, ending a cycle at home situation. Maybe some of you are moving to a new place that you're being invited, celebrated. They're like actually waving you, come over here, we love you, we would like to spend time with you. And this is your finish line. Whatever the drama happening there, you're actually bypassing that. You're saying, you know what, I am going over there because I'm loved, accepted, appreciated there, and supported there. And this can even be like coming together with family, maybe moving towards it, your family, or a place that feels like home. This is a real home that you're going to feel accepted and loved. That's why the star is right there. It's going to be your wish fulfillment. When it comes to work, 2 of Cups with the Emperor. 2 of Cups energy here indicates that this is going to be an environment. When you walk into it, you're going to feel at home. You're going to feel a equal exchange, a good exchange, meaning what you put out is what you get back. Your energy is going to be reciprocated. You're going to get financial satisfaction, material satisfaction, emotional satisfaction, because sometimes we work in some places, which happened to me in the past, in the corporate and such. You work in some places, they pay you, but when you're leaving the space, you feel like all your energy is drained. You don't have, like, you cannot even walk and feel tired, exhausted. The weekend doesn't even it's not enough for you to get rest. So I feel like here, this is not the case right there. It is going to be a case that you're going to be rocking and rolling. You're going to be the authority in that space. Maybe you're going to have your own department. You're going to have your own workload that you manage. Nobody's micromanaging. And this is going to be an energy, when you put it in there, it is going to bring something back. Not only material satisfaction, but also emotional satisfaction. When you walk out of that space, you're going to feel confident, you're going to feel loved, you're going to feel satisfied. Okay, it's a good thing. I see this is a December time. It might be coming forward for some of you. When it comes to love, the Ace of Pentacles, death coming forward here. Okay, this needs more clarification. This can be, let's go with the idea that comes to mind. You're planting new seed here. I interpreted that the person coming in might be actually offering something for the long term, but this can be a person who doesn't want to go with the long term. Okay, that's why maybe they're just actually tapping out. So you are starting something new with someone who's stable, who wants to really have a relationship, who wants to have a future. Page of Pentacles. Another thing here is with the Death card, when this person offers you stability, this is going to maybe crash all the beliefs that you had about a relationship, how it's supposed to be. Maybe they were always like clingy, or like there's a word that people are not really very stable. They just, come and go. Maybe you thought it is going to be that way, but when this person offers you long term, you're going to be like, okay, this is different. I never seen such a thing before. This is completely different, because this person wants to create with you. They want to build something for the long term. You see, they're preparing the lands. They want to plant the seeds and grow together. So it can really, that can be the ending of your approach and look or experiences of past experiences of the relationships, okay? The romantic relationships, because this is going to be something totally new. We're going through a timeline that everything is like really shuffled, getting upside down, and every belief that we have are being shattered as well. Negative. All the negative stuff is like losing their power. So it seems like that's something that is negative on you that you have been holding on to. That's why maybe you're being cautious here, is like being cold, cautious, is shattering down. The sun is shining on the background, and this person's coming to you very strong offer that you're going to be like, okay, this is different. And this can, I feel like, maybe a little pause you a little bit, like the Hangman situation. But this is also going to change your attitude that much, because the Page of Pentacles energy is a slow moving energy too. You're going to keep moving slow in this thing. When it comes to Ten of Wands, yeah, we have Knight of Wands here. In finances, you're going to have some work on your back. Maybe you're going to be patient with some things. But the thing is, though, it's not going to be too long before it picks up pace. Okay? And the thing is, the Ten of Wands can come forward with this energy. It can actually tell you if you're into such of a tight situation, and if you have help available to you, the people, institutions, whatever is you have access to, go ahead and ask for some help. Can be from the divine, your angels, spirits, and guides as well. But always ask for help. And it seems like Knight of Wands can even be the help coming in fast. The support coming in really fast and galloping, you see, galloping towards you. Let's pull your oracles now. We're going to look into what you need to know or see at this timeline, what's the next 3 months, and see what's happening with that. We have the Camel Boy, small steps, asking for help, guys. I mean, I feel like here, like I am connecting way more these days. These energies are affecting me too. Yeah, you are taking small steps. It is showing up here when it comes to love. In work, it is also like a stable, slow steps. You're getting you where you need to go. Asking for help can be in your financial areas. Like if you need and if you have access to people, the institutions, government, whatever it is that you can, go ahead and walk into that space and ask for help, okay? And when you ask, you shall receive. I have this written on my wall, on my board right here. I have a planning board, and you can even write it down and read it every day for yourself. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. And that's what the oracle actually is suggesting right to you, okay? So things are going to be happening, maybe incremental, small steps. But the thing is, though, the help is crucial as well. With the Three of Pentacles also, it is also approval of that. Let's pull another card and see what you need to focus on during this next 3 months. Which chakra, which energies you should be focusing on. We have insecurity. Okay, so not focusing on insecurity, but figuring out where you are insecure. This is root chakra. This is the chakra that grounds us to the Mother Earth. This is the chakra that feeds us, and that is actually our fear center. So it seems like here, but this is affecting your heart, which is your creative center, which is green. So it seems like the devil is whispering into your ear and telling you you're not good enough. You cannot do that. It's not available to you. You're not worthy. Whatever it is that keeps whispering into your heart or in your ear, it's not you. It's not God, the creator. It's not your angels. It is the devil. And it's what you should focus on is where this voice coming from. The devil can be a school teacher that actually told you cannot do it when you were younger. Okay, the devil can be some random friend told you that it's not available to you, it's too much, too high, too big, whatever it is. Finding the devil and telling them, okay, you don't belong here, you're not me, I am unlimited creative energy, and I am connected directly to the creator of all that is, and I can make it anything happen, and switch that around. That's the maybe, not even the maybe, that's the thing that you should be focusing on the next 3 months. Okay, whatever that you're feeling insecure, you need to just jump into it, jump onto it, just catch it and put it like pull it apart. Okay, let's see your overall advice from the spirit for the next 3 months. We have water and kind of looks like dandelions here too, or like a grass. Develop awe and reverence for life. Yeah, take everything as it comes, and like with excitement, because excitement is all over you. Okay, excitement, love, and celebrations all over you. So start with small things to look at them in awe and celebrating them. And it seems like they're gonna have like a multiplying effect overall in this next 3 months. Okay. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey, beautiful. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.